Okay, working on a 2012 to 2017, I believe, Azera, Hyundai Azera mirror. They say that you cannot take these apart, and Hyundai only sells them as a complete piece. I just needed an outer bezel, and so I purchased a used one to see if you can, and you can in fact disassemble. So I'm going to show you how to tear them completely apart, which either lets you replace just the mirror, replace the mirror motor, or the repeater, or any of the housing itself. I did already take this one apart. It's not completely back together because I didn't want to keep trying to take the tabs apart, but let me show you. First thing you want to do is push the mirror to the top, and then down inside here is a little slot that you can take a screwdriver and you just simply push up. It comes off a little harder than this, but I've already had it off, but it will come off. Just be careful. This particular mirror has heated mirror, so I'm going to unplug these two wires here, and we'll just set that aside. Next thing you'll want to do is to remove the motor. There's 3 screws in here. Then it just unplugs like so. Next thing we'll do is go ahead to get to the back side of this, to remove that bezel, which will let you get to the repeater. We've got to take this assembly off. So I'm going to take a screwdriver, pop this clip here, which now exposes these 3 screws right here. Those 3. Also, you'll want to, this cover here is just pressed on. I'm going to slide that back. And this actually holds down this cable. So if you loosen that, that lets you have slack in the cable. So that now you can pull the mirror loose like so. You're going to remove this cover here. Okay, now once that cover is removed, and I've got it taped, so I'm going to go ahead and, sorry, let's do this. So now we need to remove these 2 screws right here on the front bezel. And I'm going to just screws come out. And I'm gonna just take this out. I'll show you though ultimately what you do, and I'd tape this just to keep it from snapping back together. But once you get to this part here, you'll turn this over, and inside here these 3 tabs are clipped into here. So you'll take your tool, plastic tool, just kind of lightly press those clips free, and at the same time trying to press this out. and it will eventually pop, and that comes out. Once that is out, now you can remove this assembly here that will allow you to get into the repeater. Get some more slack. Okay, so one thing is you're gonna have this is the wiring for the light on the repeater. You need to unplug that. Take that loose. That is done. And you will just take these two screws out here. And the repeater assembly will come out. And that is how you disassemble a Hyundai Azera side mirror.